State victorious in the first round of the CCHA playoff, joined now by head coach Mike Hastings. Mike, your thought on tonight's game?
Well, I thought the first period was a little bit back and forth. It was nice to get a lead. I thought for us, the line of Andrej Pavel, they just, I thought they were consistent from the beginning, and with Grega getting the first one and Will Hillman stepping into an opportunity tonight and taking advantage of it, I thought that line kind of drove us early. And over the back half of the game, I thought we finally started to, utilize our depth a little bit more. And as we knew it was going to be a hard out tonight, and it was an opportunity we wanted to take advantage of to only play 2 games. So fortunate to be moving on and look forward to next week.
Tim Rapoli, so you have your hand up there. Why don't you go ahead with the first question?
Hey, Coach, based on the altercations and the extracurriculars around the St. Thomas net and the punch by Tommy, is this the foundation of a rivalry? Is there some sports hatred that I want to ask about how long a memory you guys are going to have on this?
Well, I just, and at the end of the year, when you get to these moments and a season is ended and one continues, there's going to be emotions. And so, I think there's going to be a rivalry based upon not just tonight, not because of tonight, but really because of the proximity between our program and St. Thomas. I think they're a great attribute to our conference. I think that they're going to be somebody that is going to have a lot of success in due time, and it's not going to take them a lot of time to get there. So you look at, through last night and through the first period tonight, they were giving us all we could handle. And so we found a way to get it done in the second and third. And we've got a lot of respect for Rico and St. Thomas. And I'm sure they're going to go back and continue to get better, just like we're going to have to.
Chad Currier of the Mankato Free Press.
Hey, Mike, tonight, the way the game ended, do you think it was important for your team just to get a little bit of confidence or swagger back a little bit, just to kind of make a bit of a statement that you guys are still the number 1 team?
I think for us, we've throughout the year, Chad, we've tried to focus really on ourselves as much as possible. And for us to be able to, one, come out and get a lead, get the crowd into it right away, have some different people contribute offensively. And then, even when it was tied, to find a way to get a lead and then extend that lead. I thought our power play was better tonight, which previously it had been just okay, even though last night I thought it gave a spark to us in the third period, as you and I discussed last night. But for me, I thought, when we're playing well, we're utilizing our depth, and tonight our depth showed up, and we needed it too. And I think that's when we're a difficult out, is when we have a lot of different people contributing, and that happened.
I thought tonight a couple times you guys were passing up some good shots for even better shots, and whereas some nights you might not want that, you might want to take the first good shot you have. Were you guys trying to get that going back and forth, getting that goalie to move in the crease a little bit, to just trying to create an even better opportunity for a teammate?
Well, you hope your guys are playing with confidence. And tonight, you look at I think it was the second power play goal that was scored by Reggie Lutz. I thought that was a beautiful play. We went from up top to dot to really a backdoor play from Reggie. I'm going to miss it when Reggie's gone, because he makes that look easier than it is. That's a hard play. And Nathan Smith calmed down a puck and threw it through the highway, and it was delivered to the net, as only Reggie can do. And so we needed our special teams offensively to be a bit better. And as you can tell, our penalty kill is going to have to be better moving forward. But I think we found some really good things tonight. I thought, again, the Pavel line was very good, and we're going to, give them an opportunity throughout the week to continue.
Tim, do you have another question?
Yeah, I do. Coach, I don't know how much attention you paid to the shot attempt statistic, but you had 46 shot attempts in the second period. You broke the 100 mark, 101 according to College Hockey News. Does that mean anything to you? 101 shot attempts in a single game?
Well, it just, you know what, I thought we did a better job and Chad already touched on it. I thought we were consistent in our efforts, and we were consistent in getting second and third opportunities. Tommy's a good goaltender. You saw that last night. We had some attempts. They did a good job last night of blocking a lot of shots, but I didn't think we were satisfied tonight. I thought we kept coming, and hopefully that's something we can build on throughout this week.
Chad, do you have another question?
Yeah, just like, can you talk about 33 wins? Because obviously you guys hit milestones like this quite a bit now, but 33 wins in a program like this to set that kind of a record. Just what does it mean to you? And certainly you don't think you're done.
Well, I mean, it's a number you want to continue to build on. Obviously, I'm very thankful for the group that I have the opportunity to stand behind, on Fridays and Saturdays, and they've done a great job this year, and hopefully we can continue on the ride together. But we'll see next Saturday. I'm hoping that this place is full, and they'll have a chance to go out and try and get it to 34. And I look at records, Chad, and you've been around quite a bit. It's one of those things where those are really talked about at the end when you're done, and hopefully we're not done.
Andre, your thoughts on tonight's game?
I'm glad that we got the first one finally after a few previous games, and props to St. Thomas. They have been very good to both of the games, and playoff hockey is a lot different no matter who you play, and credit to them for how hard they played, but I'm glad that we came out on top in this one.
Great. Thanks for that. Chad Courier, we'll start with you.
Sure. Andre, do you think, how much do you think your team benefits from a game like tonight, coming up a tough game, be able to kind of flex your muscle a little bit tonight?
I think it's amazing for our confidence. The last few games, we showed the resilience when we are necessarily not winning the whole game by 5. We showed that we have the strength and confidence, keep doing what we're doing, and make sure that we win the hockey game no matter what. But of course, tonight, when we produce offensively, it's very good for our confidence, especially for our forwards, and it's going to be huge for the upcoming games.
Follow-up question, if you have one, Chad.
Yeah, it seemed like you guys made so many extra passes tonight instead of taking the first shot that showed up. Just can you talk a little bit about the way the team shares the puck and how much that made a difference tonight?
I believe we simplified our game a little bit tonight, which bore the fruit of more goals. I think even yesterday we tried to be a little bit more acute. We tried to go score on open nets, and sometimes you just got to get the hard ones to get the team going, get the confidence up, and then the beautiful one comes. How for example tonight the power play goal for Reggie Lutz, that was amazing play, and that all comes out of the confidence that we get with the hard plays. Not the very pretty ones, but the most important ones.
Tim Rapoli of Flow Hockey.
Coach Hastings talked about you and your line first thing in the press conference. How much pride do you take in the fact that you're emerging as a scorer and a leader?
The confidence comes from my line mates, especially. I have to get a shout out to Will Hillman. This was his second game of the season, but he came in as if, as a veteran forward. He played unbelievable, and it all comes down of how hard we play and how we play together. I have to credit them because that's the only way that I can be successful through them. And that's the core of that. I have to thank them for my success, and I hope I will get them back the next one.
Your follow-up, Tim?
Yeah. Do you know the North American term chippiness and chippy hockey? Yeah. So there was plenty of that in that final minute. What do you think of the extracurricular activities in the final minute, and you at the bottom of a real dog pile there?
I played for Minot Toros, and I have a few past teammates on the Tommies. So of course the Null is it's the trenches, as we call it, but they played hard the entire game, and I think it's gonna build up the anger of their season ending, and it's unfortunate. They just play hard. That we would do probably the same thing. We had a couple of scraps this season, but no hard feelings. They just try to play hard, and that's what happens during hockey.
Good stuff. Thanks.
Thank
Chad,
you.
do you have another question?
No, I'm good.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Andre.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, tonight when we produce offensively, it's very good for our confidence, especially for our forwards.